Man, so Elon Musk is going ham. And it's somebody that I would never thought I would be talking about my on my YouTube, but here we are, and finally we're talking about Hasan Piker. Now I'm sure you heard of this guy. He is a left-wing streamer, political streamer, I guess. And if you don't know what's been going on with him, he is very controversial. He says a lot of dumb things, and he basically says a lot of terrorist threats. It's insane. The stuff he says. Now, you might say, oh, well, maybe misinterpret, but no, he definitely goes full out. And the crazy part with this is that Elon Musk finally decides to go, hey, he's sick of it basically, and I think a lot of us are sick with Hasan Piker because he just said, I feel like he reminds me of that spoiled kid who just says shit and like doesn't feel any consequences that happen. Like, let's see, who's that person from what's it called? IBO, yeah, Eok. Yeah, that's who freaking Hasan Piker reminds me of. He reminds me of fucking this guy. Like, let me show you real quickly. So he reminds me of this freaking guy. So you guys don't know this guy from IBO, so Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. He's basically this kid who's a spoiled rich guy who literally does whatever the hell he wants and gets away with all the violence that is caused. So he's that guy that goes in there, tries to be this hero, and then he causes an immobile armor to destroy a whole fucking town and doesn't get accounted for, doesn't suffer the consequences, nothing. And this whole time he sends people to kill the protagonist's friends, and obviously he's responsible of a lot of deaths in this show. And we just waiting for this guy to just freaking die, and finally at the end of the season he finally dies, which is very satisfying, by the way. So that's who Hasan Piker reminds me of. He's a guy who just says shit and doesn't feel any accountable. And don't take my word for it. This is what he said. Ready?
Kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
That's him, guys. That is Hasan, everyone. This is the guy who says shit. And I can't obviously prove this, but I think he's definitely a big reason why there's so much violence towards the right. It's because people like him say shit and basically don't feel accounted for. Now here we go. Elon Musk has finally took to Twitter and said this. Elon Musk tags Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon, which Amazon also owns Twitch. And if you guys don't know anything about Twitch, Twitch basically is not accountable for any of their actions. They just let people, terrorists, just say shit. But if you're a VTuber and you show a part of your hip, you're banned. But with all these other people, they get banned for a day. Like Hasan Piker gets banned for a day. Froggy, that the whatever that person is, she gets banned for a week or a day maybe. And someone like Tecton gets banned for fucking 3 weeks for calling someone fat. It's crazy. So anyway, it's the craziest thing in the world. But here we go. So this is what he says. It's really funny, actually. What's up here, Jeff Bezos? Just tags him, right? Straight up tags him. It's fucking hilarious. And then he goes, here we go. A quiet band would not be enough for me. DJ Clancy needs to step down. I actually don't know which one this is. Okay, here we go. So this is when Tecton goes, Twitch is corrupt and needs immediate attention. Twitch, you must ban Hasan. Yeah, so basically, let's see. I don't know if there's anything else to do with it. Oh, here we go. So Twitch needs to issue a statement acknowledging they do not enforce rules evenly and will clean up moderation team. That is very true. Their moderation team is terrible. I got banned for 2 weeks just for asking a question, asking if LeBron James was a woman, like if they got a sex change, would he stay in the NBA or go to women's NBA? And then I got banned for it. Freaking crazy. So both third-party investigations should be done on internal communications. We already know plenty of lowlifes work there. Plenty of them been exposed over the years, but this will never happen. I have 2 streamers I really enjoyed who still stream there, but I won't go back to the website to watch anyone else. Instead, I will use my partner Twitch account to read off Hasan quotes and then endlessly play back until the ban for his words and glorification of his terrorism. Yeah, so he just says some really dumb shit, right? And again, like, yeah, there's free speech. I agree. There is free speech, which is fine, but you have to know there are consequences when you have free speech. I think that's the biggest thing. It's like you're allowed to say it, but just know there's some shit that's gonna happen. So Elon Musk goes, there we go. And then Elon Musk is not only attacking Hasan, he's also attacking, well, not really attacking, but also calling out Destiny. So if you guys don't know Destiny, Destiny's been saying some pretty crazy shit too. So if you just saw Destiny endorses political violence today, be advised that it's not the one thing and it's not new. So let's check this out.
Hello?
Oh, there we are.
Oh, this is like way too long. I'm not gonna read this whole thing. Hopefully there's a clip down here, but I'll put this link for you guys to watch. But basically, long story short, Destiny like endorses political violence towards the right because he was saying like, oh well, the right is not scared after you should do more, so get them scared. And it's like, what the fuck are these people were saying? And I actually didn't even know Destiny was, well, Destiny's banned off Twitch already, so I don't know how else can you ban him, right? So it's the whole thing is just ridiculous. And of course, Elon Musk tags Jeffrey Bezos. I'm sure there's more. Let me see if I can find something here. Let me see. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, because there has to be some kind of more post, because I thought they had a whole like tag in it, which is really interesting. Let me see here. Oh, here we go. So yeah, this is so dumb. So Hasan responds after Elon tags Jeff Bezos again, calls him a weirdo, and points out the asymmetry of acceptable violence also exists in speech. Here we go. So he says, so this is what he said. If you were unfairly treated by your employer due to posting or liking something on this platform, we will fund your legal bill. No limit. Please let us know. And Hasan goes, you are such a weirdo, man. Symmetry accepting violence also exists in speech. Interesting, the direct call to action, violent, take care of the pro-Palestine. Protesters exercising their first A by senators not seen as a violent, but opposed to a meme, systemic with the courts of their response. Yeah, so basically he's trying to play the victim card. So and then Tecton goes, Hasan, everything bad I've ever said is a joke. Guys, this is so unfair. So it's pretty ridiculous what these people say. And also, you gotta remember, Hasan also said calling blood in the streets or 9/11 was deserved. Or violence on the streamer's wife. I've seen that one before. When everyone knows the context, it's fucking stupid. So basically this whole thing is ridiculous. Like, I think at the end of the day, like, Hasan needs to suffer the consequences or be accountable, because, like, yeah, like I said, sure, whatever, like, I get it, free speech, but you gotta know, free speech also has consequences. You have to be careful, so, anyways, that's kind of what Hasan reminds me of. It's kind of been bugging me the whole time, so it's pretty wild stuff. But in other words, Elon is also talking about helping with the UK, it seems like. If you don't know about the free speech in UK right now, I'm sure I mentioned this before, is that, yeah, their free speech sucks. It's worse than us. Like, well, America's great. Our free speech is out of this world. Like, we can say what the hell we want here, but some countries out there, man, like UK, you can't say anything. Like, it is crazy. You can't question. You can't have your opinion. Like, you get arrested for this stuff. It's just insane. So, yeah, and I think I made a video on that with the Charlie Kirk thing, saying that, like, people have been marching for Charlie Kirk, so. Anyways, yeah, so that's pretty much the updates with Elon Musk, and of course with Destiny as well. I think Elon Musk is also trying to get Destiny banned as well on something. I don't know, but yeah, these people are weird. Like, Destiny and Hasan, they're just the weirdest people. Like, I can't even. It's crazy how, like, ugh, God, these freaking crazy people, they just say some crazy stuff. So yeah, and fucking Hasan's always like screaming and yelling, and I don't know. Anyways, it's wild stuff. So anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about everything. Do you think Hasan should get banned? What do you think, guys? And do you like Elon Musk? Do you hate Elon Musk? I know a lot of people hate him, but I like him, so, that's just me personally. So Elon even mentioned something real quick. Let him say what he wants, but they also pay the price under law. Exactly. Under the law, there's always a price to be made for it. So, anyways, okay, it looks like they're having a conversation. Here we go. Sorry, I know I said I was going to get gone, but it seems like, here we go. Why hasn't Amazon banned their streamer who has repeatedly called for conservatives to be murdered? This is on you, Jeff Bezos, right? Anything happens to us, you will be held personally responsible. And this is where Destiny just goes ham with it. Let's see. Let's watch it real quickly.
Cox has made it clear that their investigation has now established that he had been radicalized by a leftist ideology, which drove him to do this. That's just
I'm sorry, excuse me, when?
Yesterday, he said that. the
No.
governor.
When was he radicalized? In the 6 months that he did remote college? Not
I don't know when he was radicalized, but I do know.
What you just said
I do
is not
know
true.
the very
No,
reasonable
that's not true.
sounding governor of Utah has made it
it's not
clear
true.
that the
he
event.
hasn't made it
You may
clear.
not want
he
to
said
hear
this is an
this.
ongoing investigation.
You may not want to hear it,
it,
Destiny,
Piers.
but the reality is the investigators, according to the governor of Utah, have established that he was radicalized to a leftist ideology that drove him to murder child.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He was radicalized by the left. So I know like the mainstream media say, "Oh, well, he was a Trump supporter." Well, the sure was, photoshopped.
Charlie Kirk. Now let me just ask
that's
you.
Just not true.
Let me just ask you.
Way.
Well,
And even if he was a right winger, why would he shoot Charlie Kirk because he's more right? It makes no sense at all.
To deal with it, you're living in a
accusing the governor of lying.
Yeah.
That's your.
By the way, I'm in the middle. By the way, I'm like more middle right, to be honest. I'm not fully right because what I've learned is you don't want to be fully right, but you don't want to be fully left. So I'm kind of like in the middle. But you can say I'm more middle right.
Prerogative, but
Sure.
if it turns out to have been somebody with a leftist ideology who wanted to shut up Charlie Kirk, would you condemn that?
I won't condemn anything until the president of the United States can go on air and say, all of us need to calm down.
So you won't condemn the murder of Charlie Kirk until Donald Trump says something.
I'm a YouTuber. Leftists and Democrats have been condemning and turning down the temperature, condemning violence, turning down the temperature for a decade. Donald Trump can't go on TV and say, all of us need to calm down.
Right.
Can you tell me why he cannot?
Why would you expect anybody...
To be fair, though, it is a political gain, so, like, I totally get it. Like, that's probably what he will say, because obviously he says that, because you want... It's, in the end of the day, again, it's like you can't be far too right, but you can't have far left. But the situation is a little complicated, you can say.
Destiny.
You can't answer that. Can you answer that question? Why can't Trump go on TV and say, all of us should be less violent?
Why do you think
Trump say that?
Why do you think
is your behavior contingent on Donald Trump?
Insane right now.
Why do you think? No, let me.
It's why Donald Trump would say this does because the left is so fixated on Trump. It's insane how much they hate. Like I feel like all their excuses when they go, oh. But by the way, Trump's bad.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question.
Because he's the president of the United States of America and the leader of the opposing political party.
Destiny. Let me
You have a huge audience of young men who listen to everything you have to say. So when you...
Yeah, Disney's like, I'm a YouTuber.
It doesn't matter. You have a huge audience. And because of the fact that you have a huge audience...
Okay, do me fair. Destiny's pretty wise. It's kind of fun to watch.
Audience, you have a responsibility to not turn. No, it hasn't. It hasn't been broken. I actually care about the country and want to bring people together. You do the opposite. You represent the worst of us, Destiny.
Shout the crime statistics. Not exactly like.
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events, so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature. The issue is right now, they don't feel like there's any fear. Like, I don't know. It's like memes. It's just memes to everybody, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing video games. Okay, I'm done today. I don't give a fuck. God, it's gonna be so fucking gay if I get killed in the next fucking 2 months of shit I'm doing. Well, the cuck shit out here. Please don't anybody.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, Destiny just says this stuff. You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed. And then Piers Morgan goes, I won't condemn anything until Trump can go on air. Oh, that's what he said. On stream, you need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events, when they look at their leadership to turn down the temperature down. Freaking crazy, man. This is, yeah, and like I said, some people are like, they can't be unity. There isn't. Because right now, it's just, whatever side you're on, no one's ever going to work together. At the end of the day, and the reality of the fact is that rights and left will never work together on anything because they just have too many opposing things. I wish we could. I wish we could all just work together, make the country better. But apparently, no one wants to do that. So, freaking insane. Anyways, that's what I wanted to share. So, yeah, hopefully something happens with this. But it is pretty crazy to see all this stuff. We'll see what happens. At the end of the day, it doesn't really affect me too much, to be honest. But I don't really care. But it is fun to know about this. So, anyways, let me in the comments and what you guys think about this. See you next video. Peace.